OKTAGON is coming to conquer another city. One of the organisation's most popular warriors is back in the game. At every tournament, his explosive performances and fighting spirit never fail to blow the fans away. This is the immortal Christian, the Kelt Jungwirth. Challenging him to a rematch is none other than the Prince of Bratislava himself, Robert Pukac, who is out to avenge the defeat he suffered at the hands of the Celts 2 years ago. An extreme battle between two warriors who possess devastating power. With 9 first-round KOs on his records, the monster from Munich, Ironside Pukac, will be going up against Denver, Colorado's ruthless Grizzly Kimball, who racked up 14 incredible knockouts. Former title challenger Mate Kertész is about to enter his 16th OKTAGON fight, where he'll go head-to-head with Nicholas Stolzer, who recently sent Kalashnik to his knees. A duel between two masters of the first round finish. This is the battle between Cordero, who often finishes his opponents in seconds, and in his Octagon debut, Dominik Schrober, with an awesome 10 first round finishes on his record. Dangerous finisher Ruben Viking Wolf has taken on some of the world's most prominent heavyweight and light heavyweight fighters, and now he's about to put the undefeated Sebastian Herzberg to the test. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 55, Jungwirth vs Pukac 2. Purchase the pay-per-view and enjoy 6 hours of adrenaline-charged, action-packed entertainment featuring the best of European MMA. Watch the tournament from a front row seat on OKTAGON.tv. Welcome to the official weigh-ins here for Octagon 55. We are back in Germany, we are in a new city, but the story is the same. The arena tomorrow night is all but sold out. The Hans-Martin Halle will open its doors to us and 24 athletes as they step into the Octagon cage looking to claim glory. Tomorrow night will be topped by the rematch between Jungwirth and Pukac. Jungwirth fighting in his home city, which will be absolutely amazing to witness that walkout. Pukac looking for redemption, and German fans, you will enjoy some amazing fighters stepping forward for your country as well. Pukac, Cordero, Topolaya, Stolzer, and much more. Limited tickets still available at tickets, let's get that right, ticketsdeutschland.de. You can get your tickets and join us tomorrow night. You can watch it also live on octagon.tv, Channel 4 in the UK, or around the world on The Zone. Tonight as well, we have a treat for you. We have 2 press conferences for you to enjoy. 4:30, we are bringing together some of the big names from Octagon 56, the Birmingham card in the UK. You could tune into the YouTube channel to watch that, and then afterwards we'll also see these fighters gather from Germany, 6 o'clock for their press conference, where they will stare down for the last time before they make that walk into the arena. First of all, they got to make the walk to the scale, so let's get them set and ready. Before I do that, let's introduce everybody on stage. Pavel Neruda is behind us, do not fear. Andre Novotny is on the Octagon jet, and he will be landing shortly to join us here in Stuttgart. We've of course got our commission Vasco, Pavel Picante and Jan Verbornik will be looking after the scales, and our beautiful Octagon ladies, Nina and Teresa. So let's get this underway. This is our first fight of the night. This is our YouTube free prelim. Let's welcome first to the scales, making her debut for Octagon, the Polish assassin, Karolina Wojciech. Karolina Wojciech from Poland, representing Northwest Fight Academy. Over there you'll see the legend that is Steve Nightingale behind her. Stepping on here, Invicta vet, former EFC champion. Needs to hit 52.7. 52.9 as it stands. Again, we can do this, so we will get the hoop. She will have 2 hours if she doesn't make it a 52.7. First try, 2 hours from the moment she steps on the scales to make that allotted weight. Again, you look at her record as well. Started boxing age 11, 11-4 as a professional. 2 wins by finish, both of those are by knockout, and she is also coming from the camp of Aaron Abbey and Corey Fry and Megan Morris, Octagon fighters galore in the Northwest Fight Academy. 52.7 is the magic number. 52.6 there for Karolina Wojciech. Makes weight and set and ready for her debut. Again, Invicta, a title challenger, former EFC champion as well. And tomorrow night she'll make that walk into the Octagon cage to make her debut here in Stuttgart. Exciting stuff indeed. And she'll be taking on the former title challenger, Jacinta Austin, for her debut. Karolina almost set and ready. And again, Aaron Abbey, we just announced his title fight for Birmingham. He'll be taking on Sam Creasy for that flyweight title. Get your tickets at theticketfactory.com. So, Karolina, all set and ready. Thank you, mate. Thank you. That's a treat. What a way to wake up. Let's welcome now Jacinta Austin. Jacinta Austin, the juggernaut, stepping on the scales, 29 years of age, made the trip from Australia. 2 wins by finish, both of those are by submission, including that win over Sofia Bagashvili in her Octagon debut. 52.7 there for Jacinta Austin. Set and ready to enter the Octagon cage for the 3rd time. Good after you, there you go. We'll bring these ladies together.
Nog violate. This will kick off Octagon 55, the YouTube free prelim that will go down tomorrow night in the Hans Martin Halle. What a fight that is. Karolina Wojcik versus Jacinta Austin. There you go. Tune in, that was the free prelim. Enjoy that for sure. Next up, we have a catch weight bout. Let's welcome now Nenad Avramovic. Here we go, stepping in on short notice, replacing Zdenek Polivka, 38 years of age from Serbia. Short notice this one, but look at his record recently. He has 5-1 in his last 6 fights, including finishes over the likes of Milan Datalinka and a decision win over David Hošek. $87 on the money for this catch weight bout there for Avramovic. Makes weight on short notice, looking to make his debut here in Octagon. Excited for this for sure. There you go, my friend. Now let's welcome his opponent, Jon Fantoma Tabosiarno. 22 years of age from Moldova, 6-2 in mixed martial arts. All 6 of his victories are by finish, 5 knockouts, 1 submission. 86.7 for Jon Tabosiarno. Makes weight, set and ready for his second fight in Octagon.
Ready? Now, after drinking, it's better.
That is our second fight of the night, Octagon 50 fight. Avramovic versus Tabosiarno. So the next fight, we are set to welcome 2 ladies to the cage. Before we do that, let's take a little look at the story behind these 2 ladies before they step on the scales.
After a 3-year break from MMA, the new mother and Octagon Challenge champion, Lucia Silent Killer Svabova, returns to the cage. She'll be going up against the world kickboxing champion, Rosa Gumina, who challenged her to a bout after her win at the Stranica Stadium.
I know that fans won't fight with Lucia Svabova.
This will be the 3rd tough Octagon bout for the warrior from Poland. After a duel against Cornelia Holm, she was put to the test by Slovak stand-up legend, Lucia Krajkovic. Under an open sky in Prague, Gumina took a dangerous opponent apart, especially on the feet.
Oh! Rosa, Dr. Rose Gumina!
The number 2 ranked bantamweight has her sights set on the division's vacant throne, but she'll have to take on the undefeated fighter to reach that goal. When she first set out on her MMA journey, Lucia Svabova looked up to and was inspired by Krajkovic. The silent killer currently has 6 wins on her record, 4 of which came before the limit, and along with her high precision punches, she's well known for her spectacular armbar finishes. Before making her return to the world of MMA, she tested her abilities against Alexandra Andersrod and proved she's more than ready to fight for that bantamweight throne.
Silent Killer!
Will this comeback allow her to continue her quest for that dream title? Or will Dr. Rosa defeat another Slovak legend and renowned fighter for a 2nd time in a row?
Let's welcome baby mama herself, returning to the cage, the silent killer, Lucia Svabova. 2 years since she's competed in mixed martial arts, 26 years of age. This young lady is undefeated in the Octagon cage, 6-0. 61.4 and defeats the scales. The silent killer makes weight set and ready for tomorrow night. Now let's welcome the one, the only Dr. Rosa Gumina. Dr. Rosa Gumina, 5-3 in MMA, representing Poland. Hey, hi, we'll do a high five, we'll do a high five. Yes, and also a professor studying psychology as well, a PhD, a master's, and also a world-class martial artist. 61.5 for Dr. Rosa Gumina. Set and ready. We'll bring these ladies together. Two role models, two inspiration, two ladies that will go head-to-head inside the cage tomorrow night. Rosa Gumina and Lucia Svapova. Beautiful stuff. We are set and ready for that. More exciting stuff to come in the featherweight division. Let's take a look at the two fighters that will compete tomorrow night.
The opening fight of the Octagon 55 tournament will see the well-rounded Diego Šek enter his third Octagon fight against the talented grappler, Nico Serbeses. Šek etched himself into Octagon fans' collective memory with his lightning-quick reactions at the Octagon 31 tournament. He arrived as a trainer and quickly became the opponent for the dangerous striker, Rushal. In a bout fought in underground rules, the Munich native claimed an astounding victory, which he followed up 4 months later with a victory over Britain's Corey Tate in Frankfurt. The European Muay Thai champion and BJJ black belt's well-roundedness can be seen in his statistics, where so far he's racked up 10 wins, 4 by knockout and 4 by submission. Bremen native Serbeses is currently on a 4-fight win streak, the most recent of which came at the Stranica Stadium, where after 2 even rounds, Serbeses claimed a victory over talented Ivan Klevets in his Octagon debut with an armbar finish. The purple belt in Luta Livre currently has a total of 3 wins by submission on his record. Judging from his previous fights, beside his expert groundwork, the fighter known as the Spider's other major weapon is undoubtedly his high fight IQ. Will he be able to claim an important victory in Munich? Or will the experienced Elevate Gym Bremen representative take glory back home to the north of Germany?
Let's welcome first to the scales, the Spider, Nicolas Serbeses. 31 years of age. From Bremen, Germany, representing the Elevate Gym. You saw there the highlights of his Octagon debut against Ivan Klevets. Octagon 54, the armbar triangle finish. Now the European champ, international grappling champ, German grappling champion. Now stepping on the scales, these days 66.3. 66.2 for the Spider. Set and ready for his second fight in Octagon. For that, he'll be taking on a man well known to Octagon fans. 2 different styles, both representing gyms in Germany. Now let's welcome Diego Šek. 38 from Brazil by way of Germany, representing Munich All-Stars. 10 professional wins in mixed martial arts, 8 wins by finish, 4 knockouts, 4 submissions. Started Muay Thai age 17. Alongside his striking prowess, also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. To step into this, again looking to hit that magic number, 66.3. $66.3 on the money, a smile and a wink from Diego Šek. What a fight this is, these two going at it, both representing gyms in Germany. Elevate Gym from Bremen, that is the Spider, and Diego Šek from Munich All-Stars. Again, you can join us tomorrow night, get your tickets, octagontickets.de. Join us in the Hans Martin Haller. There you go, my friend. See. Smiles and respect today. All business tomorrow night inside that cage. Diego Šek versus the Spider, Nicolas Serbeses. What a card we have in store. And again, almost sold out here. Looking forward to that arena filling up. Next, we have a man making his debut in the light heavyweight division. Welcome, Sebastian Hale. 38 years young, representing Karlsruhe in Germany from the MMA Academy. 7-2 in his professional career, 5 finishes, 4 knockouts and 1 submission. That submission came in his last fight. That saw him return to MMA after 3 years away from the sport. Also a trained professional physiotherapist. Pleased to hit 93.5. 93.3 for Sebastian Hale. Ready for his Octagon debut. There we go. Jan Verbornik dishing out the water as well. Set and ready now to welcome him into the octagon cage is this man from France, Yorick Montagnac. 30 years of age from France, representing Mahmoudi Gym. 5-2 in his professional mixed martial arts career. And he was the first man to beat Canadian Stephen McDonald. That was in his last outing, Octagon 49. You look at some of his other wins. He has a victory over former champion, interim champion Pavel Langer. And he has that first round KO over D.D. Score as well. 93.5. That's what we need. 93.4 there for Yorick Montagnac. This light heavyweight contest set and ready. What a battle this is between these two. We'll bring them together for the face-off before they step in the cage tomorrow night. Jan Verbornik dishing out all the drinks. Listen, paying overtime. France versus Germany. Sebastian Hale versus Yorick Montagnac tomorrow night. Octagon 55 here in Stuttgart. Awesome stuff. Expect fireworks for sure between those two. From the light heavyweights, we will now move down to the lightweights. Welcome now the Stone Eater, Wahan Najand. Wahed Najand from Afghanistan by way of Hamburg, Germany, representing the Hammerbrook Gym and Team Ivory MMA. 7-2 in MMA, 3 finishes, 2 knockouts, 1 submission, and got the nickname the Stone Eater from used to do weights using heavy stones when he lived back in Afghanistan. He'll be looking to make his debut, and again this at lightweight. So the magic number we need for this one, 70.8. Here we go. We got the socks, the all-important socks. The most important socks. Engineer, there we go. There we go. Needs to hit 70.8. Wow, 74.7, 4 kilos over. We will have 2 hours to make that weight. 2 hours to make the weight. We will keep you updated. 74. It's set at 74 this. This is a catch weight. Okay, 74. Well done, my friend. Congratulations. Don't cut 4 more kilos. Not on my account. Not on my account. Don't bother. Just stay as you are. Don't kick me in the head on the way past. Thank you. Philip Harberger there, saving me and saving this man from almost dying. So that's great. Perfect. 74. And they were important socks, Pavel. You have to be honest. They just made it. So, Wahan makes the weight. Makes me go a little bit red in the face as well, but that's all good. 74 is the catch weight. He has hit that. We'll bring him over here, my friend. There we are. Now, let's welcome this man to the scales. Jakub Banik. Jakub Banik, 30 from the Czech Republic, from the All Sports Academy. The professional record, 9-4-1, 8 finishes in there, all by knockout, including knockouts of Ash Grimshaw, Jay Cuccinello, a 4-fight win streak at the minute. 74 on the money there for Jakub Banik. There we go. Jakub Banik taking a drink before they step face to face. What a fight this is. Najand making his debut. Banik, well known to Octagon fans. Those 4 fights are all by finish that he's on the win streak. Obviously, there's no contest in Manchester, but now set and ready once again to step in the cage. Najand versus Banik. The Czech Republic versus Germany tomorrow night goes down in the cage in Stuttgart. Octagon 55. Let's go. There we are. There we are, set and ready for that one. Next up, we have another lightweight contest. Before we bring them to the scales, let's have a look at the fighters taking the walk tomorrow night.
Karol Rysavy is about to make his return to the lightweight category in Stuttgart, and this time he's out for revenge. In Cologne, Arian Topolai recently defeated another Spartacus Fight Gym representative in Roman Paulus. In a battle between two huge talents, the undefeated finisher managed to take down the Slovak fighter in 100 seconds.
He manages to get the leg back as well.
He's got the tap! What a finish! The Albanian Eagle soars and flies high!
The Albanian Eagle became the first fighter to finish the winner of Octagon Challenge Season 5, with Topolai is going full speed ahead. In just 3 years, he's racked up 6 first-round wins. Now he'll be put to the test by the toughest opponent of his career to date. At the end of 2023, Karol Rysavy claimed a decisive win over Enrique Madureira in their catchweight bout.
And again, oh, the body's giving in. Oh my goodness, Bombay Rysavy with the victory here in the first round.
Earning the close friend and charge of Attilave, his 11th finish out of 13 professional wins.
And he has got some phenomenal wins in Octagon. Wins over the likes of Matusz Kohor, František Fodor, Ibrahim Hosenpour. Oh, in the right hand. Oh, he got hurt! He got hurt! Rysavy finally finishes it! Whoa!
He recently signed a new 6-fight contract and is now fully focused on avenging his teammate's defeat, which might lead Karol to the top of the division.
In that Planet Eater gym, 6-0-1, 1 draw on his record, undefeated inside the cage. All 6 wins come by finish, 4 knockouts, 2 submissions, and all of them come in the first round, including that win over Roman Paulus by Anaconda. 70.7 under the 70.8 limit there for Arian Topolai. Again, he became the first man to finish Roman Paulus. He did that in 1 round back in Cologne in his debut, finished him by Anaconda choke. A beautiful finish and setup there. But now he takes on one of the teammates of that guy. So now let's welcome him to the scales. Karol Bombay Rysavy! Karol Rysavy, 30 years of age, representing Slovakia, fighting out of that Spartacus Fight Gym. Octagon Challenge Champ Season 3, former professional footballer. 13-6 is his professional record, 11 finishes, 4 submissions, 7 knockouts, including that knockout last fight, Octagon 51 against Enrique Madureira. The socks again. What's going on? 70.8 we need. On the money for Karol Rysavy. Makes weight and set and ready to make another walk into the Octagon cage. Bring these guys together. Intense stuff as they stare down. Karol Rysavy versus the Albanian Eagle, Arian Topolai. The talking will stop tomorrow night when they step inside the cage. Topolai versus Rysavy. Fireworks written all over that one. Next up we step. Has he got his socks? That's what I want to know. Yeah? He's going to take his socks. Okay. Next up we have a heavyweight contest. Let's welcome, making his debut, Sebastian Herzberg. Herzberg, 38 years of age, from Hanover, Germany, representing that fight school. Hanover, 4-0 in pro MMA, 3 finishes, 2 knockouts, 1 submission. Former German champion as well. And this will be his first fight back in the cage for 2 years. We have a winner on the socks, though. We 100% have a winner on the socks. 109.2 under the 120.7. But the soft champion, my friend. Because there we are, pound for pound. Don't miss them. Look at that. There we go. I want to meet the person who was smoking whatever they smoked when they sewed them, my friend. That was interesting. There we are. So Herzberg makes weight and makes an impact. Now let's welcome his opponent, Ruben the Viking Wolf. Ruben Wolf, 37 years of age, from Hamburg, Germany, representing Hammerbrook Gym in Hamburg. 12 wins, all by finish. He's only been to a decision twice in 24 fights. Former hockey player, former boxer. 114.5 there for Ruben the Viking Wolf. Makes weight set and ready for the only heavyweight contest on this card. Bring these guys together. Herzberg versus Wolf, Germany versus Germany tomorrow night, Octagon 55 live here from Stuttgart. What a contest. What a contest. Next up, we have already what many people are calling could be the fight of the night. Let's take a look at these two middleweights before they step on the scale.
Once again, German sniper Jaime Cordero is ready for war. This time he'll be going up against Austria's Dominik Schrober, who wants to announce himself to the division.
Ich habe vor, mich bei Octagon festzusetzen und mich auch oben zu kämpfen, und da lasse ich nichts. Da gehe ich durch alles durch.
Cordero has fought 6 fights, 5 of them taking place inside the Octagon cage. The KO he scored against Rashka took him just 67 seconds and undoubtedly remains one of the highlight finishes in Octagon middleweight history.
Oh! Jaime Cordero getting the finish here! Whoa!
Under an open sky at the Stranica Stadium, the warrior with a high fight IQ dealt with Gabriel Turok in an even more striking way, finishing the Slovak with a high-precision high kick in just 22 seconds.
Bullying the man up against fence. Big old
Head kick, walk-off KO, Cordero!
Ja, ich komme in den Cage, um zu zerstören, um Gas zu geben.
He'll be going up against the organization's dangerous newcomer, Dominik Schrober. The Austrian representative has achieved 9 first-round finishes out of 13 professional wins. In a rich career, the fighter known as the Dom has gained experience in ACB and Brave and was a proud member of the world champion Leon Edwards' team in 2023. As he enters the cage in Stuttgart, he'll want to prove he's one of Europe's top middleweight fighters. Will Cordero stun the crowd with another breathtaking KO? Or will Schrober prove that this is his time to shake up the division?
The phrase we use in the UK is absolute banger of a fight. Let's welcome first now, making his debut, the Dom, Dominik Schrober. It has been a long time coming for Dom Schrober to make this walk, make his debut in Octagon. But tomorrow night he'll be representing Hero and Basic Sports Club. You look at his record, 13 professional wins, 11 finishes, 6 knockouts and 5 submissions. Also a veteran from ACB, from Brave, and was part of the famous Leon Edwards fight camp over there at the Renegade Gym, the fight camp that saw him claim that welterweight title. Schrober needs to hit 84.4. 84.4 there for the Dom, Dominik Schrober. Set for his debut. Again, this has been a long time coming. Tomorrow night he will finally make that walk into the Octagon cage. Excited to have him, super exciting fight, a high finish rate as well, 11 professional finishes from his 13 pro wins. And he'll be welcomed to the cage by another big finisher well known in Octagon. Let's welcome him now, Jaime Cordero. Jaime Cordero, 32 years of age, from Bremen in Germany, representing that Elevate Gym. Octagon Challenge, Season 1 in Germany contestant. 4-2 as a professional, 3 finishes, all by knockout, including that highlight reel KO of Rashka and the head kick 22-second KO of Gabriel Turok. 85.5, so he has 2 hours to cut that 1.1 kilos to make the 84.4 limit. Easy is the words I hear there. There we go. No problem. There we go. Cordero, Schrober, we bring them together. Two gentlemen, but 2 finishers inside the cage. Tomorrow night they will lock horns. Schrober versus Cordero. I get the sense they're even excited about what's going to happen tomorrow night in the cage. Now we have a welterweight contest with 2 well-known fighters here. Let's take a look at these 2 guys before they step on the scale.
Ruthlessness, precision and above all, resilience are qualities shared by Nicholas Stolzer and his Hungarian opponent, Matej Kertes. Now these two warriors will be going head to head in what could be the battle for the top spot in the welterweight rankings. In 2018, he finished Jan Janka in the second round. And after returning from America, he dealt with the experienced Andrei Kalashnik.
Stolzer finally inside the octagon cage.
Stolzer coming out looking perfect, calm, relaxed.
Oh, that's nice. Big right hand. Oh, he's done. Green Mask, a victorious return. Unbelievable finish there.
Energetic fighter Matej Kertes is ready for action once again and is about to enter his 16th duel inside the octagon cage.
Oh, mouthpiece comes flying out there.
The former title challenger has finished 5 of his opponents via KO, knocking most of them out with his high-precision punches. He is also renowned for his excellent cardio and stamina.
Taken on the likes of Bojan Veličković, David Kozma, 2 victories over Christian Jungwirth. Matej Kertes!
Will Hungary's most famous fighter claim a 3rd German scalp? Or will Stolzer maintain his 100% score inside the octagon cage after this tournament in Stuttgart?
So let's welcome now Green Mask himself, Nicholas Stolzer. Making his way to the scales, 31 years of age, from Germany, representing La Ondra Sports Academy. 13-6 as a professional UFC vet. And at Octagon 49, he got the first round KO over Andrei Kalashnik. 10 finishes in his 13 professional wins, 5 knockouts, 5 submissions. Stepping on the scale once again, 77.6 is what we need to hear. 77.5, Stolzer makes weight. Now the big question, are the dogs here? No dogs, come on. There we go, there we go. Nicholas Stolzer gets the money on the scale. Now let's welcome his opponent, the cold-blooded Matej Kertes. Matej Kertes will make his 16th walk to the octagon cage tomorrow night, representing that BSK crossfight dream. He has wins over the likes of Ushka, Kanchev, Diedrich, and also has wins over both the main event fighters Pukac and Jungwirth. 77.5 for the cold-blooded Matej Kertes. How are you, brother? Hungary versus Germany. Stolzer versus Kertes tomorrow night inside the octagon cage here in Stuttgart. What a fight. Again, you can tune in Octagon.tv, Channel 4 in the UK, The Zone around the world. So there from the welterweights, we will jump up to the light heavyweights. Let's take a look at these 2 light heavyweights before they step on the scale.
One of Germany's greatest fighters returns and looks to get back on track as he aims for the lightweight throne.
Alexander Pukac!
And Ironside has decided to challenge American Jeremy Kimball in his native homeland of Germany. After an 11th-month absence, the fighter known as Grizzly returns to the octagon cage. In his last bout, he claimed a decisive victory over Germany's Ruben Wolf.
Jeremy Kimball in for the kill, hunting down Ruben Wolf, covering up. This could be it, the referee stops it. Kimball is back, what a win!
The American is known for bringing arenas to their feet and regularly leaves a bloody cage behind him. And now, after 5 years fighting in a different weight category, he returns to the light heavyweight division with a clear goal, and that is to reach the very top.
Beautiful work, Grizzly.
In Stuttgart, Alexander Pukac will defend his number 4 position in the division rankings. He scored a 4th consecutive victory with a win over German legend Martin Zawada. The German champion has scored 9 first-round finishes, including an uncompromising victory over Nermin Heidepassage, which he claimed in under 100 seconds.
Pukac looking for the finish early here in the best half rank, but that is it, Ironside!
Now, after his fight with Langer, he's dusting off his old plans, which had a clear but more distant goal, and that's to challenge the champion and to finally claim the light heavyweight title.
Let's welcome first to the scales, Grizzly himself, Jeremy Kimball. Now Jeremy Kimball, we've already pre-agreed that he will be over the 93.5, 96.6, 213 pounds, depending on which metric you look at, is what he has to hit today. That will cause a 40% deduction on his purse. 96.6 is what he needs. 96.7, should we use the hoop? Yeah, you just need to hit 96.6. Yeah, just this. 0.1. There's no allowance, right? Yes. Yeah. So he needs to hit 96.6. He's at 96.7 as it stands. Again, this was pre-agreed with the camp of Pukac. Once he hits this weight, he will be able to rehydrate. There's no nothing saying that he has to be under a certain weight tomorrow. 96.5. There we go. Grizzly makes it. Jeremy Kimball will make that walk again towards that cage again. That was agreed yesterday between the two camps. 40% of Jeremy Kimball's purse will go to Alexander Pukac. He's now hit his side of the bargain. He can rehydrate and get ready for that fight tomorrow night. Now, let's welcome his opponent, Ironside, Alexander Pukac. 31 years of age, from Munich, former light heavyweight title challenger, representing that Munich All-Stars. 16-5 is his record, 10 finishes, all by knockout. 93.2 there for Alexander Pukac. He makes weight. We'll bring these guys together. Kimball versus Pukac. America versus Germany tomorrow night here in Stuttgart. Octagon 55. It goes down. There we go. 96.6. He hit that. Set and ready. Next up, we have our main event of the evening. This has some story behind it. Let's take a look now.
In a much anticipated rematch, the main fight of Octagon 55 will see fan favourite Christian Jungwirth face once again one of Slovakia's biggest names, Robert Pukac.
Už chápem, čo ma tam čaká. Čaká ma tam nastratý Jungwirth, ktorý pôjde do mňa ako kokot a ja budem musieť robiť to isté.
Er kann sich vorbereiten, wie er will, aber er kommt zu mir nach Hause, in mein Haus, und da hat er nichts verloren. Und da werde ich zeigen, wer hier der Chef ist. Und das bin ich und nicht du.
Their previous duel in 2022 did not go Pukac's way. According to Pukac, his frustrations with those around him was the reason that he uncharacteristically quit in the fight in Shamrin after the second round.
Oh, whoa, 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 look at this. I think he's done. I've never seen that from Robert Pukac.
The winner of 14 professional victories has since changed gyms, claimed victories over Tomasz Bolo, and kick-started a new era in his career. In Octagon, he's already defeated Kuzela, Janka and Malak, and now feels ready to go for the win in Stuttgart, which could signal a major upwards trajectory in his career. German fan favourite Christian Jungwirth will be entering his second main event in Octagon. His high-level cardio and ability to withstand powerful punches earned him the nickname the Immortal Kelt, and he represented Germany in the MMA Champions League. After his win over Tato Primera, his fighting spirit was on full display in his fights with Pyramid winner Velichkovic.
And he gets him off! Wow!
He's had 12 fights in the Octagon cage, regularly bringing the arena to its feet with his warrior-like performances.
Robert soll bereit sein, weil er weiß, was für eine Lawine auf ihn zukommt.
Let's welcome first the Prince of Bratislava, Robo Pukac. 31 years of age, from Slovakia, representing Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Bratislava. This will be his 30th pro walk to the cage, 12th fight for Octagon. It was Octagon Prime 5 where he fought Jungwirth before. 77.5 there for Robo Pukac. He makes weight for our main event here in Stuttgart. That is one half. Next man he'll be taking on is not just a man, the myth, the legend, the Kelt. Let's welcome him now, Christian Jungwirth. Christian Jungwirth will make the walk in Stuttgart, wearing the hat of the football team he used to represent and play for. An army of fans will be behind him tomorrow night, but he will be the man that will step inside the cage. You look at his record as well, coming back now off that fight with Paleologos, the elbow injury he sustained at Octagon 46, and this will be his 13th fight for Octagon. He has given us some of the most magical and crazy moments, including there the escape from the rear naked choke you saw there against Bojan Veličković. 77.4 there for Christian Jungwirth. Set and ready for his return in our main event. What a fight this, our main event. This scheduled for 5 rounds. Pukac versus Jungwirth. I will get a quick word, Robo. Quick word with you, my friend. The Prince of Bratislava, a new name, a new era. You get to face this man again inside the cage. What will we see different tomorrow night?
Different me, like I said, different surrounding around me, and that's all.
And as far as 5 rounds, how excited are you for it to be the main event and also to be a 5-round fight against Jungwirth?
But this is not my first 5-round fight, so I'm used to it, and I'm looking forward for it. It will be fun, it will be war.
And can you give a message to your Slovakian fans as well? You can do that and say, Jungwirth, Christian, my friend, come here, my man.
Everything was said, man. Slovakia, let's go. Dúfam, že ma budete podporovať, priateľe. Idem nás reprezentovať a ideme do toho.
There we go. Robert Pukac. See you tomorrow night, brother. Sorry, Christian. I know you need to go. My friend, this is your return. This is your dream return here in Stuttgart. What can we expect and how excited are you?
Ja, ich bin froh, dass ich wieder kämpfen darf und freue mich bei meinem Heimspiel in Stuttgart hier. Das ist eine große Ehre für mich und ich kann es kaum erwarten. Weightcut war gut, war 2-3 Kilo leichter als sonst und es ist hier runtergegangen, das Gewicht und ja.
Prediction for how you can win this fight tomorrow night?
Keine Prediction, ich komme hier, mein Heimspiel, mein Heimsieg, ganz einfach.
And one last word for the fans of Stuttgart that will stand behind you tomorrow night.
Gibt's nicht mehr viel zu sagen. Jetzt zählt's, jetzt gilt's, auf geht's.
There we go, Christian Jungwirth. That is our main event of the evening. It all goes down tomorrow night in that Hans Martin Arena. You can join us tonight as well. We've got the press conference that we'll see these guys stare off for the final time. We'll hear the final words. That's at 6 o'clock for the German one. We've got 4:30 for the UK one, for the Birmingham one. For tomorrow night, join us. OKTAGON.tv, Channel 4, or live on The Zone. See you there.
Octagon is coming to conquer another city. One of the organisation's most popular warriors is back in the game. At every tournament, his explosive performances and fighting spirit never fail to blow the fans away. This is the immortal Christian, the Kelt Jungwirth. Challenging him to a rematch is none other than the Prince of Bratislava himself, Robert Pukac, who is out to avenge the defeat he suffered at the hands of the Celts 2 years ago. An extreme battle between two warriors who possess devastating power. With 9 first-round KOs on his record, the monster from Munich, Ironside Pukac, will be going up against Denver, Colorado's ruthless Grizzly Kimball, who racked up 14 incredible knockouts. Former title challenger Mate Kertész is about to enter his 16th Octagon fight, where he'll go head-to-head with Nicholas Stolzer, who recently sent Kalashnik to his knees. A duel between two masters of the first round finish. This is the battle between Cordero, who often finishes his opponents in seconds, and in his Octagon debut, Dominik Schrober, with an awesome 10 first round finishes on his record. Dangerous finisher Ruben Viking Wolf has taken on some of the world's most prominent heavyweight and light heavyweight fighters, and now he's about to put the undefeated Sebastian Herzberg to the test. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Octagon 55, Jungwirth versus Pukac 2. Purchase the pay-per-view and enjoy 6 hours of adrenaline-charged, action-packed entertainment featuring the best of European MMA. Watch the tournament from a front row seat on OKTAGON.tv.